In this chapter, we'll cover the process of reallocating a case in the employee desktop. Service request cases are routed to individual work queues in the employee desktop based on a variety of factors derived from each department's unique business processes and procedures. Some larger departments may have multiple work queues that are specific to certain business processes or divisions within their department. Occasionally, a case may end up in a work queue that is not appropriate for the nature of the service request. If, after reviewing the details of a case, you believe that the case was routed to your work queue by mistake, and the service request is not for your department to handle, then you will need to reallocate it. To reallocate a case, select the case from the list, select the More icon on the function bar, and from the menu, select Reallocate. You'll want to check the box for all queues, and then select or search for an appropriate queue from the menu. One example of reallocating a case is when the service request should be handled by your department, but it's not within the scope of the work you do for your department. So within your own department, if you know for sure which work queue the case should have been routed to, you may reallocate it to that queue. However, if you determine that the case should not have been allocated to any or all of the work queues set up for your department, then you should always reallocate the case back to 311 in the 311 supervisor queue, and one of our supervisors will handle it from there to get it to the appropriate department's work queue. Be sure to enter an appropriate information in the reason field as to why you feel this case should not have been sent to your work queue. And you'll see it's now in the supervisor queue. In other words, don't try to guess which work queue used by another department is appropriate for this case to be reallocated to. Just reallocate the case back to 311.